Are we on? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me? Microphone check. Lights. Cameras.
This is swanky. This is lifestyle. This is culture. Welcome to the social center of everything culture. Culture Daily.
We understand the Black Stars have still, punished us some way emotionally, but it's all good though. We'll keep saying it, so I can understand. Charlie, we are heads. Why I say everybody that comes on any show today across the world, a Ghanaian show across the world, will definitely talk about the Black Stars, because it was a global, emotional, heartbreaking moment for all Ghanaians, except those who are not in support of the Black Stars winning. But I can tell you that over 50 million people watched that game. If from Ghanaians watched that game, and over 50 million hearts were broken. So you can imagine. Imagine if we are supposed to remove our souls, and you know how Captain Planets, everybody they come out in ring, they do something, then something come out. Imagine like if we put one our emotions together, we will do this thing. The giant emotional ball where we will create the volcano. Not gonna be small, a volcano, but it's all good though. Like we said, now we are all hanging and we are hinged on if this person win or if that person no win, or this if the if clauses for the Charlie, we turn mathematicians already. But we'll just keep it low and simple. It's fine, no problem. We'll keep it 100 and just hope that the ifs come to play. But I always say that Ghana will find some way to sneak through all this chaos. Cyril knows it for sure. Chaos. There's a photo I've shared on my personal page on Twitter. Please go and check it at jfoley2131.com.
Where's the ballot?
Don't forget.
You want to bring the ballot?
It's a personal photo I've shared of Cyril. It's a moment. It's a moment in time. Do you know how many seconds are in a day? Plenty. We captured one. Thanks to Papsi, we captured one moment, and it describes everything that happened yesterday at our viewing party right here at our headquarters with Plus FM streaming live as well. So let's move away from that, but we'll come back to it after the end of the show. Now, coming soon, in fact, tonight at Soho, there's going to be a press soiree, the big announcement for the Ghana Music Awards USA, which is set to happen later this year. And this morning, we are honored to have the CEO in the house, chief organizer himself, Coach One of Ghana Music Awards USA, not the Black Stars, My man Dennis Boafo is live in the studio. Dennis, good. A.K.A. Don, live in the studio. Charlie Akwaba, in America. How's the US, man?
Biden town.
Freezing,
It's freezing. I see these videos of some Ghanaians who are shoveling ice off their car parks, and then complaining that Charlie, why don't come to this place? And all that. And people like, who send you go there?
Make I catch the first.
But yes, exactly. That was
when I catch the first. I will complain myself.
Yes,
I'll make my own complaint.
Yes.
Okay, much to complain. Yeah, okay, we'll stay there like that.
It's all good though. It's all good. Anyway, so Charlie, how is everything? Preparations towards the big one this year.
Black Stars, Charlie. Let's go to that one.
Let's touch on that one.
Yesterday was the press rally.
Yeah. Yesterday was
supposed to be yesterday.
And I'm like, what? Let's drop it for the national team, man. Charlie.
If you had held that press soiree yesterday, with a live viewing of the game, no, they will come, but they will leave forgetting that there was even the press. Yes.
Somebody suggested that let's do a live view, right? Then right after we could do the press rally.
No.
We'll just
press rally at 10:30 p.m.
or we lose. There's still going to be either over excitement, nobody pay attention, or there'll be sorrow. People will be crying, like me myself.
The difference,
you cried?
Charlie, shed a tear.
Oh, it's heartbreaking.
I was happy.
See Blasters, big man like this.
What?
Good team, big man like this make it shit.
The team there.
The caller said we should put it in water. We should put the
Charlie, the caller said you put
I know,
right, Charlie.
But Charlie is still Black Star. I gave him. We will qualify.
Charlie, the implementation is Chao.
Vim day. The star is black.
I beg, ask how many goals for score against Mozambique to breathe?
6,000. A goal
You
Yeah,
actually
but
need
that's
to
even
score.
conditional.
Yeah.
They have to. The
need a
first
draw
thing
today.
is
We need
today.
a draw today.
Before we think about scoring anybody.
Charlie, the draw crowd, me, I won't make Cape Verde win.
No, if Cape Verde win, we
We
are
are out.
Yeah, no, we are not out.
No, if any one of them win, the table
How
destabilizes.
about Cape Verde wins all his their matches, and
Yeah.
we win only the match against Mozambique? We are true.
No, we still have the lowest point.
No, because we have minus
Then
one.
we have 4.
We have minus one.
We have minus one. Oh.
Yesterday the table we get minus
how?
1 point. So if you
win,
win
it's three.
That's why we need Cape Verde.
So if
to
you win
draw.
3 points, cry is 2.
Yes.
So we need Cape Verde to draw so that they get 1 point instead of 3
Instead of
points.
3 points.
And the same for Mozambique, so that they get
Cape
1
Verde
point instead of
against,
Mozambique
to draw.
So today's match is more important to us than our own match.
Against
Charlie,
Mozambique.
we for pay
So
the
today we will do viewing party for against we forget the we for
I
pray
think-
we
I
for
think
near
this
the
is
ball.
where the people who
Uncle,
were praying
minus
2
one,
days
oh.
ago.
Minus one
they
day.
were praying.
You they do one as with this
I'll go
zero.
different
No,
zero.
minus 1 day. So even if we win, it's 2. Any win we have, our next win is 2. So we only have the chance to get 2 points,
Charlie.
not 3. Is what?
So Cape Verde for draw with Mozambique, then Cape Verde
And
will have
then they share 2 points, 1-1.
1-1.
So it means
Then when
now,
we win our own, we get 2 points.
So actually, we'll
points.
get 4.
We'll get- okay,
We'll
4,
get
yeah.
4 bats with 2 goals.
and then
goals,
hope
exactly.
that they
Yes.
allow 3 teams to
We
go.
qualify as third best.
We
qualify as third best.
Third best.
Okay, now.
Meaning
now
that we are
yes.
praying that either Cape Verde or
Yeah.
Mozambique
No,
will come their back.
Initially, I thought
Which
it
is
said
impossible.
like a point minus. No, it's a goal minus, right?
It's a goal minus. So we need to
the-
score
the
2
po-
goals.
Yeah, I mean, even if Cape Verde wins now,
They will
Right.
go. They will go through.
they'll go through.
Yes.
If they win against the Egyptians, they'll still go through.
Yeah.
Now check this. If we score Mozambique, 2 goals,
Damn, I hate this calculator.
right? And Egypt, Cape Verde scores Egypt, we still stay true. Because Egypt will be 2 points, Mozambique will be what? 3 points.
But we need a goal difference. The goal
no, we'll
difference.
still be leading. Mozambique will be at 0.
No, Mozambique.
We'll be at 3.
Yeah, Mozambique.
But
Yes,
I
Mozambique
want
has
to
a
ask,
draw.
what if
I want you to understand what I thought.
Yeah, I get you.
Mozambique
but-
will do 3, we will go do 4.
Yeah, Babu, just to add to the calculations, but what if Okonfanoche conjured a couch instead of a stool?
Like we'll be more comfortable because the back page.
Because calculation the child.
Honestly.
A child.
Look,
Why do
We are
you
the only
the question why you don't bring
we are the
apple? Why you
only
bring
African
cocoa?
team in the world that goes to a tournament with an abacus or a scientific calculator. We are the
Honestly.
only African team that people they go plus them are physios, them are technical directors,
With the
them
Drums and
we
Casio.
they go plus coach.
welcome to this team, right?
Yes,
Welcome to
we
the
they go plus coach calculator. Abacus, we they take abacus.
Yeah, I hope you understand that nobody is in that space. So if we take that
They
space,
should stop and go and compete national science and maths quiz.
Anyway, Charlie,
That one
You
thing.
don't use calculator.
it's all good though. Listen, let's get back into our conversation this morning with regards to the upcoming Ghana
That's
Music
nice.
Awards USA and all the highlights, the past happenings, and the anticipation of who's going to win what this coming years. Well, the press soiree is tonight at Soho. I believe it's an open event, right?
Yes, I know.
So all are definitely cordially invited. But let's just do a quick understanding of how far you've come so far with the Ghana Music Awards USA. Just give us a bit of a history, when it started, and how it's been going so far.
Started good on a rough, deaf. You've been part of it.
I've heard and
Yeah.
seen and followed the stories.
Yeah, so I was a gospel artist, and so I come to Ghana, do promotions. Nobody in Ghana pays attention to me. It's a moon female, understand? And then I go back, I'm like, so no nomination for us. We filed no nominations. We based in the diaspora. So I'm like, we need to change that narrative. And I realized other countries were also doing it. So I'm like, okay, let's just start something to honor the ones in America. But then I'm like, well, it's Ghana and America, so we could do both countries, by honoring both countries. So we started it. I registered it in 2019.
Okay.
Then in 2020, that was January 18th, which was yesterday. We launched it, and then we
in
took
2020.
off. 2020. That was
Yeah.
pre-COVID.
Yeah.
And right after that, COVID hit. Boom. So then we still did it anyway. We still had our first event, and it was a hybrid kind of program,
Yeah.
in person and then on the TV. So we had the Ghanaian artists performing from Ghana,
Okay.
and then whilst we were there watching them live.
Okay.
So it was hybrid. At this day, nobody talk about Amo.
I know, right?
Nobody talk about this
No.
thing. And nobody do this thing before. We were the first to do this. Like the Ghanaian artists were performing live in studio whilst we were watching in the theater at the event, like the way you.
How was the experience like for those who are watching in the US?
I mean, it wasn't like the main stage, but it was. I mean, something worth. watching. So yeah, we did that the first year. Came back and did our press rally for the following year. The following year was good.
How has the reception been like in the past years with the diasporans?
Responsive. I mean, yeah, people really have been very good to us.
And how you out of the neglect that maybe the current local award schemes had for those outside, how were people in the diaspora as well looking at this?
This is their baby.
Okay.
Yeah, this is their baby. Like they love this, and they are still the ones who patronize our events more than the Ghanaians. The reason being because we have it there. So yeah.
So does the awards focus more on artists in the diaspora than the regular artists that we have, cutting across both Ghana and the US?
Initially, it was both, but I realized the ones in Ghana are not really, participating that much. So
reason. I know we are going to get into dirty, muddy waters, but
I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I had a conversation about it some time ago, and it didn't sync well with some people. And but the fact is the fact. They want something new. When we came in our heydays, I mean, they were hopping on everything we do. Then they lost interest. So it is what it is.
What do you think constitutes to this?
Ghanaians, we like new things. When something new comes, jump on it. Then you come in with new stuff. Like we were the first to present certificates to nominated artists. We did that the first.
Oh.
Yeah, we were the ones.
Okay.
They loved it. Just by by nominations, we give you
a certificate.
Yeah. So they loved it. And some artists were also expecting to go perform in America. But
or is it to travel to America? Where does a grey line
perform or to also experience the awards?
Yeah.
But around that time too, you remember we had COVID. So the embassy, even now, the embassy don't give out dates like the way we want them. And you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we had a fallout with some of them just because they felt we didn't take them to America. I don't take people to America. I don't work at the embassy. I facilitate visas for people, like to come to my event. I don't work at the embassy. You understand?
Right.
So, and they didn't get that component, and that was the issue. So most of them wouldn't post. Even some winners, you give them their plaques, take pictures of them, they wouldn't post.
Do you think they understand the constraints that you go through in trying to create an experience of music awards?
Some those who have
Ghana
traveled before understands them. Those who haven't, they are that ignorant not to even find out why, and they will go about spewing garbage. Unfortunately.
But I mean, with all of the unfortunate incidents that have happened, people not understanding, how things work on your end as well, and also starting in 2020 till now, let's say 4 years down the line.
5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
Okay, 5 years down the line, how would you pick your highest points? What would you say those have been for the award schemes, and also keeping top of mind awareness? Because why I'm asking this is I see sort of like a detachment when it comes to the Ghana Music Awards USA compared to when it's happening here, right? People are more interested, there are conversations, but when it happens in the USA, we almost don't know about it. There is a disconnect. So what would be your highest?
There was a connection in 2022 and 2020. Yeah, in 2022 and 2021, there was a serious connection. Last year was when we realized there was a detachment.
Okay.
Because in 2021, people wanted to come. They tried to, but it didn't work. So they were like, okay, let's see, next year maybe, everything will work. And it's my wish that all the artists we nominate comes to our event. But they had glamour and class to our event,
Yeah.
But in 2022, that was our peak. That was when we hit 100 straight up. That was when we had the Kofi Kinates, Familia, we had Sonny Badu, Dana Hamilton, Ben Bracken, Mr. Fie. We had all these big stars appearing on our stage, and it was huge. that was when I'm like, you know what, we can do this. It's not like we can't. I know it's all this thing comes with the moolah.
Yeah,
You know,
which I was going to come to now. That how does this thing work? Because it needs a lot of funding. Ticket prices. It means you have to book these tickets way early, and some artists are coming with their friends.
See, way early is even
Still.
a problem because you need to sign a contract with the artist because the artist doesn't really know what he's doing in August. You know, sometimes the prices 6 months ahead is the same price you get today. That's what people don't know. If I want to buy a ticket for August, I say I have a trip in on my birthday to Jamaica, right? The prices from now it's going to be the same thing. The prices in December. Sometimes it even goes higher.
Higher.
You understand? Yeah. So it's almost the same. So now check it. Renting a venue for an event in America, like the kind of event venues we rent, like the ones you see in Grammys, and that's the kind of venues we rent.
Lovely.
And each venue is going for not less than $17,000. So my event for my event venue for my main event this year is 17. Nominee announcement is 14. Add up, how much is that?
Are you
It was
talking
like
about
34,000.
Just for venue. We're not talking about production for both
17.
events,
Promotion, logistics.
Charlie. So now you understand our plight. So that's why sometimes we want the Ghanaian artists. See, this is what we are doing to project our music to the world. But people, Charlie, they think it's, the name is done, so money day. No, Charlie, the money don't day like that, bro. No.
I mean, so you're talking well over 45,000 USD possibly just to secure place and logistics.
Exactly.
Before you are now going to come to
Ghana do
and
the promotions.
the
So they are charging. I don't want to say.
I mean,
I don't want to say.
okay,
Huge
comes
sum
to
of money.
Ghana,
Yeah.
and you start
They also
doing
take money in dollars.
Yeah.
Remember that.
But have you
Dinner.
also thought about the possibility of collaborations, so that then you also don't
Like
you know,
partners,
shell out
having like a
so
partnership.
much money, in organizing the event? So partnerships when it comes to the venues and then also maybe your plaques, all of that.
Yeah, I mean, we've tried few, partnerships, and we've tried few butter with some few institutions, you understand? But again, it still doesn't go as low as we would want. At the end of the day, they are also in business. We've tried partnership with, and we were in partnership with Bayview, and we did our certificate presentation, remember? Yeah, I mean, it was a good one. But see, now the system is hard, so everybody wants cash.
Yeah, okay.
Charlie Bass, man. The system is hard, where everybody wants cash.
It's so looking at all these challenges that are presented to you, does it make it worth a space to be in, and how are you motivated to keep running?
Okay, so the fact that I'll see an artist on stage receiving an award and he or she is so happy, all the smiles on their faces, is one motivating factor. And I'm that person who doesn't quit. So I'm trying. I've tried. Yeah, I fit here. Let's see how it goes.
So these artists now, I mean, back to their support for the event. How are the conversations like? What are they telling you? Because I mean, maybe you have an ex-artist nominated, and you need the person to come to the US, and you start the conversations. What is the kind of reception that you are getting from most of our artists in support
Back in the days, they were very supportive, like I said. But now, Charlie, I try first, second, third, and fourth. So
and their charges, is it?
Their charges. Okay, some of them don't charge to just come. I'm not going to pay for you to come to my event. I'm not going to buy a ticket. I'm not going to
accommodation.
No, I'm not going to do none of those. When you're going to Grammy, you're not going to pay any of those, right? Yeah, but if I'm putting you on stage to perform, and I have a contract with you, yeah, of course. Yeah, I'm paying you. I'm putting you on flight, feeding you, accommodating you, transporting you. Yeah, your safety is in my hands. Yeah.
Okay, so Don, for clarity, right? For us or for me, right, and then people out there who also need that clarity. So when you do your nominations, you don't pay for a nominee's commute from Ghana or wherever they are to the USA. Is that?
No, until let's say until you are performing. Yeah.
Okay.
You pay for the performance.
Performance, yes.
Okay.
Not pay for the performance.
Yes.
But not the nominees.
No, not the nominees. No.
Okay.
I mean, I can imagine if you are paying for
almost 50 artists.
No, but that's clear. There's also, I'm asking because there's also the argument of, if you want me to attend the event, I'm in my Ghana,
Right.
you know, meet me baby,
Right.
and you've nominated me,
Right.
right?
That's fair.
How do you expect me to, you know, travel
Do they
if
think
you are
the
not
headies-
handling?
do they think the headies
no,
fly
you,
the
no,
nominees?
but you do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
like
feel you, I
someone
feel you.
will argue
It's
that
a sense
I
of
get what he
entitlement.
means.
It's an entitlement.
It's
Entitlement
sense of
conversation,
entitlement,
yeah.
100%. I understand what he says, which makes sense that until you are performing, I'm not paying. Makes sense 100%. But I'm also talking for the other side who will say that, oh, I was somewhere and
The
then you
crazy people.
exactly.
Let me-
you
so the
nominated
question
me.
we asked
So
them
why
is-
aren't
Yeah.
you
But
know?
the question is, when Grammy nominates you, does Grammy pay for your
Does
flight
BET
ticket?
do that?
Right.
Headies do that.
I'm almost shell crap.
So what goes into nominations for you then?
Oh, nomination is like when you say what goes into it. If you were
What do
nominated.
you
The parameters,
consider
what do you
before
consider?
you know
Oh,
doing your nominations
Yeah, I mean, the
based on your
modern academy-
categories?
You see, we have category definitions and categorizations where we give to our board and academy, and they set, and we have a research team too that brings in the research on the artists who have done well in a year on a review, right? And then they submit it to the board. No, sorry, the academy.
and then the
Who
academy
does the
to the
short
board.
listing and then to the board, and then we nominate them.
Okay.
But what goes into it? I think my communication guy will do more justice to that one.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
So still on what Lenny was actually asking about. So say for example, when artists get nominated, right? And they want to come to the US, maybe it's their first time. Is there a way that your outfits can then facilitate or assist in helping them come? Because this will be their first time coming to the US. I mean, maybe it could be, let's just say, for example, Safo Newman gets, nominated. I don't know if he's traveled out of the country before, but say he wants to come to the US, right? And obviously your outfit does not fly nominees, right? Can the artist say, write to you and say, okay, due to the fact that I've gotten nominated, I would want to help, I want to have you guys facilitate my travel to the US. Can you do that?
I've done it for even people who are not nominated.
Hey.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you a typical example.
Without mentioning names.
Oh, I'll mention it.
Hey.
Well, let the man feel free and talk. Might be legal program. On fire.
Sorry.
Is it, no, it's like
Sorry.
I
You are
think it's-
forgiven.
I don't think it's something bad.
It's
to
nothing bad,
mention
bro.
it.
Feel free.
Yeah.
I mean, Isam was not nominated, but he came.
Okay.
And last minute, we had to put him on stage because he was there.
Oh, wow.
And then we re-signed signed some contract and he
Right,
performed.
right.
Yeah, I mean, there's several industry players, black eyes in America because of the Ghana Music Awards USA.
So why? So,
A lot of people, I mean, who are not even
connected
artists,
to the
connected to
the industry in a
The thing
way.
is, once you want to come, and we know you're going to come back to Ghana,
Right.
and you play a role.
I was
play a role.
I was
No,
gonna ask
it's
you-
good to clarify that
Yeah.
because it's that reason why embassies are a bit skeptical
about,
some of these
I was only
things.
going to ask if you've suffered, something like that.
Oh, yeah.
facilitated
Where
someone-
some people,
Plenty. Then good day.
some few, but we had conversations and some of them came back.
Oh.
Yeah, we had conversations. I'm like, bro, you're not supposed to be here. That was not angry. So no, I'm just spending some time. Yeah.
Charlie.
What?
Crazy.
No, because obviously people use it as a condom.
Nobody a deaf see when they go Australia or something. They say they started.
They started saying,
I say, yeah, they come. Some be stubborn, But I mean, in all, you can't get everybody,
Have you had conversations? Like, how does the embassy sometimes help in supporting some of these things?
So the embassy has been good to us. No, they were good to us. The first and second, the second and third year. Last year was a little, sketchy, but yes, we still got some people. Photocopy. The low boy and the dad. They were in America because of Ghana Music Awards.
Oh, yeah, that's more, yeah.
And then they came back to Ghana. They are in Ghana. And then there are some other few guys who got visas who are still back in Ghana. Some are also there for some holidays, But I mean, I think the embassy is doing good. But they just need to,
Be sure that you'll be back.
Exactly, that's number one. And number two, they also need to understand that, the embassy need to understand that we are a tax-paying company in America.
Okay.
So when I'm inviting an artist to come to my event, it's for
Adds to the
It's your
revenue.
benefit.
yeah, so and it's a cultural exchange thing we are doing.
I was
Our
going
people come here. We also need to get our people there
Yeah.
to go and watch our shows. So they need to understand. I need stars on my stage so I can sell tickets for people to come to my event, and then I'll be able to pay more taxes in America. If they are denying my, they are denying my people not to come to my place, then it's a problem. So the American embassy, please, this is fine
I
for
see
you.
why you wanted to land. Because I was going to ask you the cross-cultural benefits, that Ghana Music Awards US seem to provide or have provided over the years. What are some of the notable ones that you could share? I'm sure if they are listening.
There are some people in Ghana right now who came to my show.
Okay.
They came to Ghana because they experienced my show.
Okay.
And some
tourism.
are even staying back for my show this weekend. Guess what? They got to invest. They got to pay stuff. They change their flight. A lot of at my events.
Yeah.
I don't have a video here. Like you see, you have a lot of foreigners, a lot of experts, and a lot of people from different walks of life, like different countries, come to my events in America. In America is when you talk about entertainment, we are the biggest hub. You know that, right? And the people who come to our events usually are not even mostly Ghanaians.
Oh wow!
Was our
that's
friends.
nice.
Yeah, so we have a lot of people. Yes, that's why I was even telling the government to consider partnering with some of the event organizers in America for the December in Ghana, because we can drive them here. Imagine, because of me in December, 3 people came to Ghana. Right? Just imagine if there's a contract for me to do that. You're expecting about 1,000 people in Ghana because of.
So I was going to come to ask about. We've heard all these big events out in the diaspora, Party in the Park in the UK, Ghana Music Awards in the UK. Yours as well, Hashim's Entertainment Awards. Quite a number of events happening. Is there any point in time where you've had any form of support, not necessarily limited to financial support, but I'm talking about
from the other institutions?
No, yes, from the arms of government here, that's equally through in that's word of mouth for some of the activities that happen here in Ghana. Maybe you have the GTA and likes having conversations with you on how you can amplify the year of return and stuff like that in your own small quarters. Have there been any such conversations before?
No, not yet. I mean, we are partnered with the Ghanaian Embassy in America for our second year event, and that was it. But that was a good support. It gave us credibility, and gave us that credence. It was a good collaboration. But after that,
okay, let's get okay. Lenny, go ahead.
What would you say is the reason these collaborations haven't been sustained? Because I am understanding I'm understanding that this is a very
beneficial to both parties.
Beneficial venture, and then also capital intensive, right? So I'm wondering what the reason is why knowing that I can earn from this, and then understanding that whoever is the organizer is also spending a lot. So why wouldn't you avail yourself so that everybody mutually benefits?
Maybe it has not been drummed to them very well yet. Okay. Maybe they are not really looking that direction. Everybody have their plans, Every government have their plans when they come into government. Maybe they have not really considered that venture.
Okay.
Or maybe they've considered it, but their funds are not there. Or maybe they just don't know it. And we need to re-echo it to them all the time.
Okay.
And I guess that's what we are doing now. Keep talking about it. So they realize, because I'm telling you, the money we can bring Ghana, data can fly. If in December, right, I can promise the government that flights from America could be on a daily basis if they partner with event institutions in America. Yeah, because we drive people. Coaches, Party in the Park, coaches backs in about 2,000 to 3,000 people in the park. You think we make a conscious effort or a conscious agenda, like consciously that we're going to promote. Maybe I'm also lazy. Maybe to them. Maybe.
I was going to ask whose fault is it? To failing to see the opportunities that are trapped in these conversations that
clearly there's a gap, and if we need to drill down and find out
the gap. I think we need that connection. Maybe there's somebody in the middle who is standing there and is not giving way, so we connect. I feel that is what it is. I'm trying to figure out who that person is.
Okay.
It could be a person, it could be an institution.
Okay. Yeah.
So we're trying to figure out who that entity is. You
Okay,
understand?
let me now come to the back to the nominations conversations. Now, how is it like with artists based in the US? Are they throwing a lot of their nominations? Throwing their music during the time you open up for nominations?
Yeah, today, as this morning when I checked, I think we've already had 129 artists filing.
Wow.
From the 1st of January to now.
That's dope.
Now, it's also boils down to, are they winning?
Yeah. I mean,
In
they
the
win.
past, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. We give them their plaques on the day of the event.
Oh,
Okay.
wow.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
I mean, go and check out.
Yeah.
We give them
okay.
their plugs on the day
That's a good
of
one.
the event. You
Yeah.
know, if it's of course, when you run out of time and you are not able to give the plugs out, some days, some people will still give it to them that same day or maybe the next day or some other day.
No, let me ask a very hard, maybe it's not hard, but let me ask a very quite uncomfortable question. Now, Ghana Music Awards,
USA.
the name, no,
USA.
Ghana Music Awards, is being held in Ghana, in the UK, in the US. There's one that was
France.
also launched, in France, and they're looking at
Europe.
Europe,
Ghana Music
yes,
Awards,
yeah. Have there
got
ever
this,
been a conversation amongst all these Ghana Music Awards being
Ghana Music
Nice.
Awards diaspora.
diaspora?
I've attended a Lodia's program before.
Yes,
I've
in the
been
UK.
to Ghana Music Awards UK in 2019. I've invited some of them to come to my event. The question is, have they been to my event before? No.
Whoa.
So shame on some of them.
Partnership.
Eesh.
Collaboration.
What do you think the reason? What has
I don't know. I mean,
caused this?
sometimes
collaboration.
maybe just be
Collaborations. Lack of collaboration.
lack of collaborations. Number one, two. Charlie.
Because
The- you know-
the reason I'm going there is because there's a certain
Yeah, I'll go.
silence.
You
Even
wanna
some
go?
people,
I mean,
there's a
I'll
certain-
go.
Yeah,
No,
go,
yeah,
go,
I
go,
know.
go. The
There's
conversation
a
is being had.
silence.
Yeah.
There's a silence.
Barriers.
Listen.
Silent
Undercurrent.
See.
And I don't
The
understand-
Politics is hypocritical.
Okay.
The politics they are playing is
Hypocritical.
Critical.
so I don't want you to go there. Like look, see. I just told you, I went to France, GMA Europe.
Europe, yeah.
3 days to the event. I spoke to my country rep now. I jumped on a flight. The next day, I got there and they told me, "Oh, my son is not feeling well." I made sure I saw the event organizer. So look, I came, but unfortunately, I just had a call that my son is not feeling well and I have to rush back to America. So the next day, I left France to America. Osai is a good woman, even though she has not been at my event before. But I know if she gets the chance, she will come. Okay, I've been to UK before. I've been to the one in Ghana before. Ask yourself the question: has any of them made any attempt to reach out? You see, they made the whole thing look like it's a competition when it's actually not.
After 5 years, almost 5 years.
I mean, it's funny where we call some of them to have conversations, and their approach. Some of them feels it's a competition, and I think it's not. I feel we are in different countries propelling the agenda of Ghana music. So why can't all of us unite and do this?
Well, I wonder what the response has been locally from Ghana Music Awards, Vodafone Ghana Music Awards.
At the time,
With,
one guy from
regards
them, I'm going to tell you this one. One guy from them contacted me, but now I'm cool with him, so we are good. He told me to pull out our flyers.
Wow.
Yeah, because it looked like,
The patents.
yeah, I'm like, I understand, but I had posted about 88 flyers. So I had to pull them down, redo new flyers, and post them back.
Wow.
I'm like, what would I take? What would I do? Like, not do anything.
What was
to
his
our
concern? Was it because?
So no, it looks similar.
Oh, right.
And we understood it. But I've also seen stuff they've also done
That looks similar.
not looking similar, right? Which was things we introduced.
Oh, okay.
We didn't say anything. But again, we are not saying this because we're trying to beef anybody. All we are just trying to do is we want us to unite, because we can't push this agenda alone.
Yeah.
USA cannot do this alone. Ghana cannot do this alone. UK cannot do this alone. If we all come together and see this as a national
one
agenda,
event, yeah.
trust me. Like let's look at it. Then let's be nationalistic. For one, let's put a national agenda. All of us say, okay, you know what? When it's time for UK, all of us are going to rally behind them.
Yeah,
make this
it
big in UK. It's time for Ghana. Let's all make this big in
So
Ghana.
you can bring traffic from the US to fly to the UK. and vice versa.
Exactly. I don't know when they will see this and all of us will collaborate, but we will
Hopefully
get there.
soon.
We will get there.
But
we'll
I
get
mean,
there.
I just am wondering that is anybody having this conversation? Like,
I've
guys,
tried having that conversation. Robert, I've spoken to Robert on several occasions. Robert was supposed to come to our event. For him, we tried. Like, we've had conversations. Understand? The others we have not. I've sent invites, but they have not. I mean, even in the US, when you invite them now, they don't even come to your shows.
Wow.
It's crazy.
wow.
Even the ones in the US,
The US,
the
I was going to
institutions
ask,
in the
yeah.
US, I mean, you
Yeah.
know them. They don't come to your shows, but we go there to support them, show them love. They need gay, so we do
This
that.
one,
Because I'm looking at the GMA is going to be celebrating its 25th year.
exactly, Oli.
And our fifth year, so just check.
You
out.
understand? So I'm
Like that
looking at how
collaboration.
they're going to they could partner
Integration.
with. You understand? And just spread the impact widely. Because I don't know why this is difficult to do. Because like he said, at the end of the day, it's one agenda, right? To promote
Everybody,
Ghana music,
everybody's
right?
protecting their bread.
Their
But
brands,
what
yeah.
bread?
we are all
What sense?
chasing. We are all chasing the same sponsors. It's a fact. We are all chasing the same sponsors. We are chasing the same traffic. We're chasing the same artists.
Yeah.
And it's business. And then we are still in business. So of course, everybody will protect their interests. But what is the bigger interest? The bigger interest is Ghana, the national agenda. Like I said, imagine VGMA flying me to Ghana to come and support. Me flying their CEO to America to come and support. Just the face. Me flying Alodia flying me. Like that kind of collaboration.
Can imagine the impact would be
Chalet huge.
Yeah, 'cause
Like
we have
just
the
GMA
UK
USA talking about GMA UK all year round just to get people going to their event. They're also doing the same thing. I just feel like maybe the conversations has not been had yet. Maybe one. And also maybe again there's a disconnect.
Yeah, it's evident. It's evident because it makes you wonder what really is contributing to the disconnects. Even though there are individual interests, I think beyond that there should be something else that should supersede.
The progress in the also and as well.
You see, you see.
Yeah.
Because you look at the because I always wanted to find out, even the performance of Ghanaian music in the US market, how as an event like the Ghana Music Awards US contributing or upholding, the structures or the stems of Ghana music in that market. With every year when you do the event, what are some of the responses or feedback you are seeing? Because we have conversations about music not being able to travel into these markets, and we have a product like the GMA USA and the GMA UK. Is it just for awarding the artists, or beyond that there is some form of structure or there's some form of system that allows them to integrate their music further? Maybe when the artists see that, then they will start giving it that sense of importance. I don't know.
Okay. Ghana Music Awards USA is not a music promoter. We are not promoters, you understand? That is number one.
Fact.
If you want to collaborate or you want Don's music production,
Okay.
the mother
There's that.
company of
Ghana
Ghana
Music
Music Awards USA,
yeah.
to do that for you, then we can do that. And we have done so many things. I have personally done a lot for some artists in Ghana. I've played in clubs, in bars. I've played in lounges for people to play, DJs to play Ghanaian music. Because of course they don't play
Nice.
Ghanaian music.
That's
You know that. And I've also, after our event, some of the people we invite, Don, there was this guy who came on stage. He sang some music. I want to look it up on YouTube. What's the name of it?
Right. These
And
are
then
non-Ghanaians asking.
No, this unknown, and these are, different
different
people from
nationalities.
yeah. And I send it to them. It's called this. And then guess what? They go, wow, he got some beautiful music.
Plug in.
So then he's playing it in the house. Their kids are listening. Other
Yeah.
people are also listening.
Yeah.
That's what we do. So it starts from somewhere. It doesn't just happen.
grow it.
The other country, I'm not going to mention their name, but they didn't just start like that. They were 2 or 3 years ago. They were not that loud in America. Trust me, no, they were only loud in the African communities. It was just last year, the year before, like 2022.
2 years.
Yeah.
2 years ago,
They just became loud. We were global more than them. It's a fact. But now they are louder. It's not because they knew we were doing something right. But we do it to get to a point and then we pull back.
Yeah.
And for them, they keep going.
Let me take it away from Ghana Music Awards for a split second to the auditorium filling conversation, which has become now a standard for. Luckily for you, it's happening in the UK, so US hasn't come. O2 has become the fill it, and then now we know you.
You're looking for the US equivalent.
Once upon a time, I recall a statement that was passed with regards to the UK that you not even if you brought all the Ghanaian artists to come and perform, still it won't fail in the UK. Now, what about the reception of it happened? I beg you.
Okay. No, today don't come fire up.
I beg you. But is it same with reaction of consumers in the US with regards to Ghanaian artists trying to fill auditoriums? Can we fill auditoriums with like one artist? Kamsak did it with his one of his concerts at the Apollo.
Apollo. That was back in the days.
Yeah.
Yes, he filled it.
Yeah.
But what's the capacity of Apollo?
Another event organizer says that one of the hard facts, painful, bitter facts is that we don't have a lot of hit songs that have gone so far for us to be able to pull in numbers outside our own Ghanaian audience.
We don't have
cross-cultural hits, as compared to the Ashakes and things who have gone back and forth, there and
upside
back
down.
Upside down.
It's a simple truth, though.
Which would be?
Ghanaians in the diaspora don't like going to events.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh.
It's that simple.
What's the reason?
They like money more than events.
Okay. I see.
This is what they are not telling you. And I'm like,
but the Nigerians are not doing that then, because
Nigerians. You see, you want me to? I don't like mentioning other names, but they go to events. They will call out to go and support. It's Bernard Beckham. He's just going just because he's a Nigerian.
Right.
And when he's going, he's pulling all his people. Let's go have fun. Sometimes somebody can buy tickets like 10 for people. Let's go.
Including people who are not even Nigerian.
So what's our what are our cultural ethics when it comes to the event attendance like that, in the diaspora? Is it, because I know you're saying it can be quite difficult getting people to attend your event.
If you pull 100 people to an event center in America.
Yeah. Clap for yourself.
100 people to buy your ticket. Clap for yourself. It's a fact. And the promoters in the other countries know. They know this. They know Ghanaians don't like really going to programs. Unless you do intensive promotions. And we can use 2 artists to fill O2. Why can't we? We can. That is if the Ghanaians will go out. Because how many Ghanaians do we have in UK?
Plenty.
Of course. How many Ghanaians do we have in New York? About 300,000 people, 300,000 Ghanaians in New York. But would all of them come to York? No. Time is money in America. Also, they want to send money down. So you need to package the thing very well for them. SAC and Kojo, they are filling event places in America. Ashes had a huge crowd, put about 2,000 people to a park. Yeah, I mean, I've had about 1,000 people come to my award show before. I've had 600, 800 people come to my award show. That's good numbers. It's not we can't do it. We can.
So we can. What you're saying is, we can actually get the Ghanaians to come out, but we need to be intentional with the promotion.
Exactly.
It shouldn't be haphazard. Like,
don't just get up. Everybody wants to be an event organizer. They don't understand the theft. And so everybody get up and say, I want to be an event organizer.
Now money they call them.
Yeah.
They see the bottom line.
Yeah.
That's also a point well raised. Like, do you have what it takes to be able to connect with them?
Shout out to a man like Alodia. He has done this for decades.
Yeah.
I want to on any better, but I'm saying it again. Any better, he will be one of the biggest celebrated
event promoters
in the diaspora, because he has done this. He and Dennis, they've done this. They've had the fought in the diaspora. Some of us learn from them. I'm not gonna lie. It's a fact.
Yeah.
But also, if they will realize that they can't be the top every time and understand that there are other people they have to pull along, it will help them too.
Leaving a legacy, right?
Of course, leave a legacy. Don't just be the one.
There's this phenomenon that often plagues, our Ghanaian artists when they are trying to do shows abroad. Often you hear, the show is cancelled. The show couldn't come up and this and that. What I mean,
there are several contributing factors to that.
But
what's usually the common reason?
What's the common reason?
One, not common. There's not a particular common
or the
reason.
most frequent one.
Frequent one. Two. There are two.
Okay.
Two. One, because maybe the event organizer had not fulfilled his part of the contract. Maybe he has to pay a certain amount of money to the venue.
Okay.
But he has not raised the money because the tickets have not been sold. And the Ghanaians like last minute stuff.
Right.
So just imagine me. So this is something nobody has told me.
Black Stars.
And they know the truth, but they don't say it.
Right.
So that's I help out.
Okay, last minute stuff now my against our call.
Ghanaians like that last minute thing. You know, they want to come to see. My tickets rose from 30 a day to about 200 tickets in an hour. When Kofi Kinata came into town, the day of the event.
Charlie, that's attitude, you know.
So
yes.
the event organizer is not sure, Charlie, if you're not experienced,
It's a risk, high
that's when
risk.
you just go and say, oh, Charlie, you know what, let's call off the show.
High
Because
risk.
maybe you've not sold enough tickets. You don't know for sure whether they'll come to the event later or not, or the day of not. So you have to cancel. That's one. The other one is tickets are not being, it boils down to the same thing. One, tickets the artists are not promoting the event.
The
very
artists
well.
themselves, okay.
Like helping with promotion. See when Davido is coming to, okay, I didn't want to say it.
Gotta
now.
say, yeah.
When Davido is coming to America, Charlie, the promotion from him is heavy. Is that the same thing some of the artists, again I'm using the word some, is that the same thing some of the artists does in Ghana? No, they don't do that.
No.
So about Sana,
Let me ask, when you say promotion, right, what does it require in a space like America? Often when you're doing a concert or an event here, you go to the media houses, you go to the top TV, top radio, you talk about it and stuff like that. What is it like in terms of promotion on the ground in America? Do you have to access these same opportunities in media, host maybe meet and greet? What is it like? What's the science like?
Same thing, but the only difference is that in Ghana everything is settled in Accra.
Yeah, okay.
But in America, here are 50 states. These states
People are coming from everywhere.
I'm telling you. So how do you fly to all the 50 states? So that's why sometimes we do these promotions here in Ghana. Do you know why? Because you guys drive the traffic to America.
Okay.
I wake up early in the morning, I'm watching you.
Okay.
Early in the morning to wake up. And somebody's listening to a different station in America. So we come here and when we send the information out, I'm sure some people are hearing me in America now. But I may not be able to connect with.
Makes sense.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, and we still use some radio stations or some few media houses in America. We are still doing them.
Right.
It's just that it's very
Expensive
to pay for promotions and make bigger promotions and on the bigger platforms like the Hits FMs, the Power FMs and other stuff. But this year GMA we are going there.
Come on.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we are taking up a big board. I mean, we're going on a big.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
So 50 a year, and I grow punching hard,
In the 5 years, we've spoken about experiences, creating experiences for concert goers, people who want to step out. Right now, you've done this for 5 years, right? What is that thing that you're going to be doing differently this time around that you haven't done over the years, just also to break monotony so that someone can just easily guess, oh, this is what they do, at
maybe ask them, you can't even predict what we do. But we do different stuff every year, apart from last year that we didn't do anything. Because I'm in this car, of course, we didn't have money, so yeah. This year we started it nice by going to Soho to meet the press. Some small dinner, some small party, Charlie, some huge investment. You understand? That is something different we've done. Usually we would just go, pressure race. You just meet the press and talk, behind tables. But this one is more like a dinner and then a concert kind of
cocktail
thing.
vibe.
Cocktail vibe where we are having artists performing. Which press are normal performers are? You understand? So yes, that is happening today. That is one component which is really propelling the agenda now. And also at the main event itself, usually we have what we call a red room.
Okay.
It's like a cocktail dinner, like a dinner before the event for the VIPs. Interact with the artists backstage. We do that. We've done that in the past. We've also had the beach party. We had a beach party on the night before the event. We had a beach party. You understand? But this year we are thinking about an exhibition where we will exhibit Ghanaian products. Like we give it a chance to Ghanaian companies from here and then America to exhibit their products. Yeah. So
Okay, let's wrap it up. Our time is far gone. So when is the main event happening? Just for viewers can.
The nominee announcement is on April 20th in New Jersey, Mount Laurel.
Okay.
The main event is in North Jersey on August 17th.
Okay.
Performance promo solid.
Yeah.
And then also we have we've called for nominations, and it's ongoing now. People are still filing, and we still ask people to go on ghanamusicawardsusa.org and file their nominations. And for the artists in America. Apart from that too, we also we want to build a school, a music school.
Okay.
Not a school, a studio.
Okay.
For visually impaired or like the disabled.
Okay.
Physically challenged. Let me use that the right word. Physically challenged, and we are securing a land very soon for that.
That's really thoughtful.
Something that we want to do.
Done. Time is fast spent.
Lincoln
This
Theatre,
COVID doesn't
Columbus,
end
Ohio.
here. Yeah.
We outside.
We outside.
We don't want to go into that conversation.
But it's been good having you. I know today's a tight day for you. It's been good having you here. It doesn't end there. Tonight we're going to be at Soho. Make sure, guys, you come out your numbers to support as well. It's open. Get in there and let's all throw our way behind this event. It's a year of music, so we all have to support this. Don, thank you so very much.
Sure.
We'll all be there tonight. Catch 3 Music Squad there. We're going to do our
Please
stuff.
tell them to come early.
Yes, 6 o'clock. Hey, look, 6.
6. You know, America.
Shing.
You saw the time I came here.
Yeah.
On the dot.
On the dot.
On the dot. Why are they? And on that note, guys, we are out of here. Have an amazing weekend.
Cereal.
All right.